Okay, so it's not the best day to do this, but I'm making fermented black beans. Well, I'm not making them right now. I'm just airing them out. So I'm making fermented black beans. I'm picking out, I've already soaked and cooked these. Just getting out anything that, like skin or, you know, random beans kind of a thing. Of course, I didn't film the process of cooking. You can steam them. I'm just trying to air them out. These are not black beans like you would use in Caribbean or Hispanic cooking. These are actually black soybeans. And despite their long soaking and cooking process, they're still extremely firm. It's pretty fun making these. So it's just a bad day to kind of make them because, or not make them, I've made them. It's been like a 2-day process. Going to day 3, but only because it's not sunny at all. It's very overcast. And I'm just trying to get off the surface. I'm trying to get off the surface moisture, apparently. I've never made these before. Probably not the best thing to do if you're an amateur, but here we go. So I'm gonna get the surface moisture off. I have some straw coming because I'm going to inoculate these and let them ferment in straw. So, but first what has to happen is these have to sort of just dry out a little because you don't want them wet. All right, that's it. That's it for now. Wish me luck. Okay, my hay, or not my hay, my straw arrived. Hopefully you know somebody with a farm. Luckily I do. It's a big old bucket of straw. But anyway, I'm not going to be using that today. I'm still trying to evaporate the surface moisture of the beans. So far, so good. Okay, my fermented beans are out of the hay. And they look great, if I should say so myself. Nice, even ferment. There's still a lot of moisture in here. It's probably good to mix them while you're fermenting them. All right, that's it. They have a black powdery. Okay, now it's time to scoop the black bean, fermented black beans into like a ceramic crock. This is normally done for Boston baked beans, or like a bean pot, really. I don't know if the pot itself was created for the Boston baked bean, but in any case, I put a little bit of 5-spice powder, not a lot, Korean sea salt, and some dried Korean long peppers, as opposed to the pureed ones. I mean, the crushed ones, because I didn't want to introduce too much heat. So I have to admit, they look a bit salty, but they do have a lot of moisture still left in them. Oh, and I also added rice, sweet, I don't know if it's sweet or not, but it smelled sweet. Chinese cooking wine right after they finished air drying to suppress the growth of the mold. Well, it's probably mold, isn't it? Great word. But that's it. 2 weeks, we'll see how it looks. I may or may not add more chilies, and I may take these existing ones out if it feels like it's getting too spicy. Okay, note to self. The final on the beans was I added 1 pretty large avocado leaf. I also added a couple of small, like chile de árbol. And I added 1 small, about the end of a pinky sized piece of ginger, and cut it into 4s. And it smells incredibly fragrant. I also added the black peppercorns, which I think I already mentioned, but just in case I didn't. So God bless you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. May you ferment and create a delicious little condiment. God bless you. All right, I'm covering her up. Okay, there's the chilies. These are pieces of ginger. The salt. And they look really beautiful. Time to start cooking with them. And then all you do is you give them a little rinse-a-roo and then throw them in a dish. So maybe, let me think, not this week, maybe next week we'll do something with them, something delicious. I already have kind of my menu planned for this week, but you never know. Things change. So again, what you want to check for whenever you're fermenting foods and you have something like this, the first thing is the smell test. It should not smell moldy. It should not smell off-putting. It should have a sweet, let me see. This just smells like aromatics, and I can smell the chili. It changed scents as the weeks and months went on. At first, it smelled very much like Chinese cooking wine and Chinese 5-spice powder, Chinese 5-spice. And then it went from that to I added a piece of ginger, and then it sort of took on another fragrance. And then I had put the chilies, and now it's more chili forward. But it smells lovely. There is nothing off-putting about it. Usually try not to use a really clean utensil when you're in here as usual, but you don't want to add any contaminants after you did all that work. So fun was had by all when I made this. And now I have my own organic fermented black beans. I love that so much. Okay, it's really early in the morning. It's about, not that early, it's about 6:30 in the morning. And I wanted to get this video out, so I'm not getting really great light. But there it is. Fermented black beans made at home.